This is Reyna's first time in the pool. Let's see what she thinks. Might be a little cold. Oh, it's cold.
It's cold.
Oh, baby.
Oh.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Mama's over there in the sun. Oh, oh, it's okay.
So cold, baby. It's so cold. Baby, it's so cold. Baby, it's so cold.
There you go.
She's been really enjoying baths lately, but the water's a lot warmer then. So, yeah.
You're okay. Oh, it's so cold.
So cold.
Oh, it's cold out here too, huh?
So cold. Dad.
What's up, Colson?
Daddy.
Yeah. What's the matter?
Baby is sitting. Water.
Yeah? Yeah, he's helping Reyna, huh?
She's okay with it now.
Oh, that's good.
Water.
Glad she's okay now.
Yeah. See?
There we go. Now she's starting to like it.
That's it. I can't really turn towards you very much because it's sunny over here.
Yeah. Well, that was fun, huh?
Where's my baby? Yeah. So, much better leaning forward in the pool than Colson
An airplane. Yeah, Colson was very much a lean back.
Yeah. Colson, do you want to come swimming with Daddy and Reyna and Mommy?
No. Mommy.
Yeah, I'll get in the pool too. I just gotta turn off the camera. Okay.
No, don't lick it either. That's yucky. Just blow in the water. Blow bubbles. No?
Down.
Colson's doing really good. When we first got here, he was super scared of the water for some reason. He's gotten really scared of a lot of things in the last like week or two. I feel really bad. I'm not really sure why, but he's doing good at getting over it today in the pool here. Of course, we've been working with him really hard to get him okay with it. And he's doing so good. He started trying to kick and use his arms and blow bubbles. I'm proud of my boy. Hey Colson, guess what? Today's Father's Day. That means that today we get to give Daddy a present, okay?
Okay.
Okay, this is the present that we're gonna give him. It's a lunchbox.
Mom.
What?
Okay.
Yeah, that's the wrapping paper. It's actually just tissue paper because we don't have any wrapping paper, but we're gonna wrap this up in there and we're gonna give it to Daddy, okay?
Okay, Mom.
Okay. Let's see. I don't know if this will be able to. No, wait, we're gonna put. Can you wrap it up like this? Oh, good. Good. Now we're gonna put a piece of tape on it. You know how to do tape? Put it on right here. Oh, no, that one's fine. Okay. Now put this one. Put that one right here. Okay. Oh, it's upside down. It's upside down. Let me help. Okay. Here we go. Now, we're gonna fold it up. Can we get to another piece of tape? Okay, can you put the tape right here? And do another one. Put it right there. Does it stick under your finger? Okay, right there. Okay, now, can you fold it up? Fold it up over the top like this one. Okay, we're gonna fold this up. Like that. And use some more tape.
No.
No? You want me to do it?
Okay.
Okay, I'm gonna put this tape on right here. There we go. Should we go give it to Daddy?
Okay.
Okay, you take it. Okay. And say Happy Father's Day. Say Happy Father's Day, Daddy.
It's a present. Should I open it?
Okay.
Do you want to help me? Look, what's that? Is get a Lego Batman lunchbox. Should we open it? Should we open the lunchbox? I really wanted to open it.
I'm pretty sure this clip is really blurry. Whoops.
Look. What? Yeah, we'll put my lunch in it.
Okay.
And then I'll take it to work.
No.
No. No, I don't get to take it to work.
What? Another present? We don't have any more presents.
You have another present for me? I love this plan.
We don't have anything else to wrap. Are you just going to give him the wrapping paper and tape? Oh, okay.
We're just going to wrap the tape.
Or he's going to wrap the lunchbox again.
Oh, you going to wrap it again?
No.
Wrap it back up?
Okay.
Okay. Look, what's that? Oh, I think we might want to use this one again. Here, we'll just wrap it back up in this one. Okay.
No.
Hey, look. Look here. You want to help me open it? Let's open it. Look, what's that? Who's that? Who's that guy? Batman. Who's that guy?
What's that?
That's Robin.
Robin.
Yeah, who's that guy?
What's that?
That's Batgirl.
Batgirl.
Yeah. And who's that guy?
Monster.
Yep, that's the monster.
Monster. Batman the box.
Yeah.
Yep, the monster and the Batman are bonking heads, huh?
Yeah, they bonked, huh?
Oh, hello, Reyna. I thought you were sleeping.
No, it got
Bless
too
you,
quiet
Wilson.
when you guys went in there. She woke
I
up.
see. She's wearing her daddy's girl outfit because it's Father's Day.
Oh, should we wrap it back up again?
Well, I don't think we need to keep watching you wrap
Okay,
that
you
up,
want to open
so-
it? Oh, look, what's that?
So, there's something that I've been meaning to do ever since we cleared out our storage unit, and I just haven't gotten around to it. And I just go through this box, which says Sarah's decorative plates. These are decorative plates, okay, that I inherited these from my great-grandma when she died 11 and a half years ago, I think. And I'm pretty sure this box has not been opened since then, and it sounds like some of them are broken. So I'm gonna go through it, see what the situation with them is, maybe pack them in a little better. Yeah. Okay, maybe they didn't break. It was just these ones. The little tiny ones. They're so little. My great grandma loved to travel, and I'm pretty sure she got a lot of these in her travels. I don't really know. I was only 15 when she died, and I wasn't super like close to her. Oh, Shakespeare's birthplace.
It's a little blurry.
Yeah, that
Probably
camera
from the
just-
low light.
Rome. It's got these things on it so I could hang them up someday if I ever have a house
And want to.
and like I'm not worried about children breaking them.
So when you're a great grandma.
Yeah, she had these like on in her kitchen. You know how sometimes there's like a section of wall it's like set out from the wall. I don't really know what it was about, but she had this little section of wall at the top that was jutted out, and so she hung these on the temple. And there's I remember seeing this painting. I don't remember what it is.
I think it's in...
Utah Territorial Capital, Fillmore.
It's in Fillmore.
Yeah. The first capital of Utah. Oh, I know I've seen this in Salt Lake. The Eagle Gate. I actually don't, like, remember these plates at all. I mean, I kind of do now that I'm seeing them, but I had no idea what they looked like before I opened this box. I could not remember. I think it's just it's like the governor's mansion or something. Kern's mansion.
To tilt it up so the light catches it a little better. There we go.
Yeah. I don't know what this is. Oh, the original Salt Palace.
Oh.
And Cathedral of the Madeleine. I think that might be where I went to a Catholic Mass one time for a school assignment in college. And I think that's it. That's it. Okay, none of them were broken. That's good. It definitely sounded like there was like broken pieces in there. But, okay. Well, I feel better now. So.
And cut. Baby's been really happy, and I got her to giggle this morning for the first time. This is blurry. That's about as clear as it's gonna get, apparently. Okay, ready? Let's see if I can do it again. Ready, ready, ready. You're not even looking at Daddy, you're looking at the camera. That's not how this is supposed to work. Reyna. Reyna, Reyna, Reyna. Reyna, Reyna, Reyna. Reyna, Reyna, Reyna. Reyna, 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 Reyna.
Oh.
She saw you.
Yep.
Nope.
Sorry.
Reyna.
Somebody looked like she was almost going to roll over again. Probably won't just because I got the camera out, but yeah, she's just going to get upset now. Oh, every time I get the camera out, she gets upset. I'm sorry, baby girl. Do you want me to roll you over? Want me to do it? Come on. Oh, you gotta... Your elbow wasn't in the way when I started. Okay, let's go up and over. Up and over. Oh, baby. Okay. Okay. Are we good now? Are we good? Okay. Woo. So today's been interesting. What? Camera. Yeah, I'm gonna tell him about how you just had a fever. Probably still would if I hadn't given him some Tylenol, but what? You got some hamburger? Is it yummy? Yeah, he's got a runny nose and he had a fever and he was getting these big like splotchy rashes all over his legs and arms and chest, and so I gave him some Tylenol and both the fever and the rashes have been going away, so hopefully... What, Colson? Horse? What's a horse say?
Nay!
Nay! Yeah.
Puzzle.
Puzzle? Yeah, is the puzzle over there by the DVDs? And I'm just watching this girl to see if she'll get that fever too. I'm a little worried about that. Because if I had to walk over to the doctor or the hospital, it's really hot today. We actually have like a excessive heat warning or like, I don't know what exactly they called it, but excessive heat warning basically from yesterday morning through tomorrow night. So.
Mama.
What? Tools? Are those your tools?
Yes.
He likes to play that like that's his toolbox.
Open the box.
Open it? I can't open it. You'll have to. Reyna, let go of my hair, please. She's got my hair. Reyna. What?
Boom.
Boom. La 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 la.
Bone.
Bone? Okay, well, anyway, the other exciting thing about today, and by other exciting thing I mean is the one exciting thing besides the scary thing, is that I got, where did I put it? I got a new toy today. I think I put it over here. I got myself a Nook tablet. Sorry, that was a really bad camera work there, but I got myself a Nook tablet because of Brandon Sanderson, basically. I read all of the books that we have of his, and I don't really want to keep buying physical copies of the books while we don't have a ton of shelf space. Christopher still does, but I convinced him to let me get the Nook thing anyway. Well, not that I really had to convince him to let me, because I could have anyway. Wee, were you sliding down that box? Slide, yeah. I convinced Christopher that it was an okay idea, let's say that, because a lot of the books that we want to read next don't come out. They don't come out on paperback for at least another year. So I convinced Christopher that we could get the Nook tablet, and then we could read them on there while we wait for him to come out in paperback. So yeah. Because we don't really want to buy the hard copies. We like paperback better. But anyway. So yeah, that was exciting. Got that today. Oh, what happened? Did you pull it over onto yourself? It hurt. I'm sorry. Do you want to play with the camera? Will that make you feel better? You should go vlog something. Okay, so fast forward to the next day, because yesterday was too crazy for me to be able to actually finish what I was talking about. Okay, so the first thing I want to continue on with my explanation of is the Nook book thing. Like, I know we could have gotten the free Nook app on our iPad, but we tend to have trouble keeping enough free space, like storage space on our iPad to really download much else on there. So I didn't think that would be a good idea. Plus, Colson likes to play with it, so I wouldn't be able to read while he was playing it. And anyway, so there was that, and oh yeah, and I didn't actually have to pay for the Nook tablet because we had enough cashback bonus on our credit card that we could get a Barnes & Noble gift card, a $50 gift card to Barnes & Noble, and I was like, heck yes. And then I discovered that day that that Nook tablet was on sale for $40 instead of $50, and I was like, sweet! So, got the tablet. Anyway, and then also, Colson's fever, update on that. It did come back after, like, 3 hours after I gave him the Tylenol, and I was supposed to wait 4 hours to give him another dose of it, so I waited for another hour, and he was just super dead by the end of that hour, and I finally managed to get him to take some more medicine, which is difficult. He did not want me to squirt that stuff in his mouth. But as soon as I got it in his mouth, he threw up all over. So that was fun. That was my first having to deal with cleaning up throw up from the couch and the floor and my clothes and Colson's clothes, and yay! So that was an adventure. And then, so he threw up, I cleaned it up, I managed to get more Tylenol in him since he had just thrown up all of what I just gave him. And then that happened at like 8 o'clock. So right then Christopher came home, and I had just taken Colson's temperature again, and it was 104. So I was like, Christopher, I think we need to just go to the hospital instead of eat dinner, sorry. So we ended up going to the emergency room last night at 8:30, and we were there for, I think, 2 hours. We got home at about 11, because after the hospital we had to go to CVS to get some children's ibuprofen because we didn't have any of that, because you can alternate the Tylenol and the ibuprofen. So then I wouldn't have had that problem of having to wait an hour after the Tylenol wore off before I could give him more medicine. Anyway, but he was acting totally fine at the hospital because I had managed to get that Tylenol in him, and by totally fine I mean kind of hyper. Having to walk across all the chairs and be like, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It was really cute, but it got kind of old trying to keep him from disturbing the other patients. But yeah, all they really did was check to make sure he didn't have an ear infection, and they gave him some ibuprofen, which he did not like that either. They were a little surprised because they say that the orange flavored ibuprofen tastes better than the grape flavored Tylenol. But I think most of Colson's problem was just being forced to drink something, like have it being shot in his mouth. I don't know. I don't really know, because when we went to CVS that night, we got some of the chewable tablet versions, and I gave him some this morning, and he ate those just fine. So, whatever. Glad I found the chewable tablet things. He seems to be doing a little better now. His fever is not near as bad. He still has some rashes on his, like his arms, but I don't know. So that was actually why I gave him the Tylenol, because he didn't really have much of a fever when he woke up this morning. But I gave him some anyway because he still had the rashes. I hope that's okay. I don't know. I don't really know how to do this taking care of sick children thing. Another thing I was going to mention is that we got Reyna a bigger bed, and by got her one I mean moved her to the pack and play that we already had. She's been sleeping in this thing. We've been putting it on the floor there under my desk. I don't know if I've ever mentioned that on the vlogs, but that's where she's been sleeping, but she's gotten a little big for it. She tends to wiggle and like her legs get caught right here, and she can't, yeah, it was time to give her something bigger. So we got out the pack and play and put it right here. It's kind of the only spot we could find to put it. Right next to the window, right under the air conditioner. Doesn't seem like the most ideal place for it, but it's the only place it would really fit and work, so that's where we put it. And she's been doing great with it. She's such a good sleeper at night. I'm just like, thank you so much, because Colson is not that way. He's really good now since I sleep trained him, but before that, no. Sleep was definitely our biggest struggle with him. But Reyna's been good. When I first set it up, which I think was 2 days ago, I think it was on Monday, today's Wednesday, I put her in it while she was awake and happy, just like for a couple minutes at a time, just so she could get used to being in it. And I didn't really leave her in there. I just kind of set her in there and let her play for a little bit and got her back out. And then that night, I brought her in here, and like we did our bedtime routine, I brought her in here and put her in that instead of in that. And I sang her lots of songs, and she went to sleep. So yeah, and she just slept all night like normal. She did twist around. When I put her down, her head was right here and her feet were right here. And when I got her up in the morning, her head was right here and her feet were right there. She's a wiggler. But she's cute anyway. And I think that was all I was going to talk about in this clip. So I'm gonna see if I can take a shower now.